Jim Schwartz today talked about how he approaches the playoffs and how he wants his team to approach them.
I think playoffs come down to, who can be themselves the best, if that makes sense. Can we be the best version of ourselves versus the Texans being the best version of themselves? I think that's that's when it's all said and done. You've got 17 games under your belt. There's not a whole lot you're going to pull out that another team hasn't seen, and really at this point of the year, people are going with what they do best. And, so I think that has a lot to do with it. I really can't worry about him and how he'll treat the game as much as we're just focused on our guys and how we're going to treat the game. We know it's the playoffs. Every mistake is amplified. Every big play is amplified. A mistake can send you home. A big play can help you advance, and that's what it is. It's single elimination football.
And Fred, it's got its defensive coordinator and a Super Bowl champs back in 2017. It's his approach resonates with players a little bit more than that. The other thing is the Browns are happy to be in the playoffs. It doesn't appear like they're the least bit satisfied or surprised.
No, I've been impressed with the locker room this week. Even third-year player JOK, it's very business like. They're not acting like, we're just happy to be here. There's very business approach to it, and you kind of like to see that. And I think that's what I go back to, the culture, the veteran presence of guys like Rodney McLeod that have been there, done that. Zadarius Smith, Jim Schwartz, Joe Flacco has really, brought that. And this team knew back in Greenbrier they were talented, but it was, could they come together? And I think they really have come together. They've been able to overcome, things that I wasn't sure they could overcome, the injuries and setbacks and so forth. So they really believe that they can do whatever they want. And now you have the defense. If Delpit's back, virtually everybody that their front line, other than Rodney McLeod and obviously a dinged up Okoronkwo, and Mo Hurst, the starting lineup, everything is pretty much intact. And I think that bodes well. For a while, you thought this team, after you lost Chubb and Watson and the tackles, that you could rely on the defense and hope they could win games for you and hope the offense just wouldn't screw things up and win defensively. And I still think you have that, but now you have a legitimate offense with Joe Flacco that scored 31 points a game in the last 4 games he's been at quarterback. So now they have a chance to put up points, but the defense still, I think, will be able to play with anybody and to be able to hold teams down.